wrote a speech. This is my third one. I wrote a toast, I wrote a speech, so I'm probably going to speak straight from my heart. Thank you to all of you from the bottom, middle, and top of my heart for sharing the celebration of Eric and Andrew's marriage. I stand here honored and humbled by all of our friends, Kumabi family, my new family. Barb and I are just hugging each other all the time. I'm honored to have all the priests who are here participating tonight, or this afternoon rather, in church. Andrew's home parish priest was here, baptized him, was here part of our service. Father Dragan was here, who's been our most recent parish priest and has known Erica for 13 years. Father John Todorovich, who was supposed to be here from Florida, called, heartbroken because he couldn't be here tonight with us. But he sends his love to Erica. He baptized her, and he wanted so much to be here with Protivnica tonight. We had Father Mihailo Mikic was here with us, and he celebrated the service. Erica grew up, he has 3 sons. Eric and Bobby grew up with the boys. So we have a lot of history here. I'm honored to have family, Kumabi, friends of the Stanjevich, Foreman, and Loyakinos who have traveled far and wide to join us in the celebration. I have to mention before I go on, our family, Kumabi, and friends who are no longer with us. Erica told me of a dream she had a few weeks ago. In it, she was walking down the aisle in the church on her father's arm, and she just turned for a second and looked over her shoulder out to the vestibule, and she saw her dedo peeking in the church, looking back at her. That's my father. He's passed away now a few years. He was smiling at her, encouraging her, and I just told her, I said, Erica, he's with us here today. Kumuya, Erica's godfather from South Chicago, always told Erica, Erica, come to South Chicago, I find you a nice boy. Always. Well, Kum, Erica did find a nice boy from Chicago, and I hope you're happy. Grandma Foreman, Bob's mother, always told me from the time both Eric and Bobby were born, cherish every moment you have with your children. You blink, the years are gone. That's how fast they go by. And before you know it, they're adults and they're gone. At Erica's wedding shower in Wheaton, Andrew's godmother, Aunt Clarice, Aunt TC, where are you? She gave Erica the most beautiful gift of a china teapot. It had beautiful purple flowers on it. And she stood up and she said, Erica, these, and she was just admiring it, how beautiful it was, and holding it up, and said, and Aunt TC stood up and said, Erica, those are violets on that teapot. That will always remind Andrew of his grandmother, who will always be with you, who is Violet. And she gave a beautiful speech that day. I wish I could repeat it. There are many families who are no longer with us in body tonight, but who are with us here in spirit and will always remain in our hearts. I'd like to conclude with an African proverb that is one of my favorite quotes. It takes a village to raise a child. And with this quote, I'm humbled because as I look out at all of you this evening, I see the village that helped to raise Eric and Andrew. Their village is here tonight. You brought them together. You're going to help them along their way throughout their lives as they raise their own children. They will come to you asking for advice, whether it be grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. You're their village. Help them along the way, whatever trials and tribulations they're going to have in their married life. I honestly believe that our Lord puts people in our lives for a reason. And you were all put into Erica and Andrew's lives for a reason. You're their village. You're all here tonight to support them. Both Erica and Andrew, sorry, it's the third page. They have very strong family ties.
It's short for our family.
Well, you know I had to do it in 14 font and bold, so I can see it. They have very, very strong families. They have very strong faith. And it shows by the ceremony that we all saw this afternoon. And I had so many people come up and say how beautiful it was to combine the two faiths, and it was very beautiful. I thank you all for being here. I thank you for being there in their past when they were children and growing up. I thank you for being here now, and I especially thank you for being there with them in their future. I also ask you to raise your glasses. I didn't bring one with me, but I'll have one later. Congratulations to Eric and Andrew on their marriage, but I also want Eric and Andrew to raise their glasses and toast their village. This is your village. I love you all. Many years of long life. I love you both.